Welcome to your English class for today. And what we're looking at right now is sentences and sentence fragments. Okay, yeah. We could be asked to define a sentence at any point in time. So you should remember that a sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. A group of words that has complete meaning. If it gives us a complete meaning, it is a sentence. But if it doesn't give us a complete meaning, then it is a fragment, okay?
Okay.
So each sentence, yeah, bless you. Each sentence has a subject part that names whom or what the sentence is about. And it also has a predicate part that tells who, you know, that tells what the subject does or who receives the action. Is that clear? Yeah, so that should be clear. So what I'm trying to say is that in a sentence, we have two parts. The first part is the subject, while the second part is a predicate. The subject is the part that speaks about the person that performs an action in a sentence, or we say it names who or what the sentence is all about. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. So it names who or what the subject is all about. I mean, the sentence is all about. So I'm going to look at an example, and the predicate talks about what the subject does or to whom, what the actions, the main thing is what the predicate, talks about. But the one who receives the action is the object of the sentence. We're going to mention that one later, but just to divide a sentence into two groups, we have the subject and the predicate. The subject is the what the sentence is all about, the performer of an action. Then the whole thing, the remaining, both the action that was performed and who receives the action, you know, that's the predicate. But whoever receives the action is the object of the sentence. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, there are four types of sentences. We can talk about um, declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, exclamatory sentence, and or imperative sentence. So we're going to look at them later on and see what they all stands for. Okay, what
Okay.
they all stand for. So the four sentences we have the declarative, the interrogative, the exclamatory, and the imperative. So what each stands for, we're going to look at it. What they all stand. So the next thing to talk about is sentence fragment that is not a complete sentence. So we'll say a fragment is a group of words that lacks either a subject or a predicate, or lacks both. A fragment does not express a complete thought. Okay?
Okay.
A fragment lacks the subject or the predicate or both. I mean, yeah, that's a fragment, lacks the subject or a predicate or both. And it doesn't reveal or express a complete thought. So we're going to look at some sentences. We're going to look at some sentences and we will try to identify them to whether they are sentence or fragments, okay? Whether they are sentences
Okay.
or fragments. So let's look at identifying types of sentences. So, to identify types of sentences, we have to decide whether each item in a sentence or is a sentence or a sentence fragment. If it's a sentence, uh, we're to write whether it is declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, exclamatory sentence, or imperative sentence. Okay. The first sentence we'll look at. Okay, before we even go into the exercise, we have to take a look at the meaning of each of those sentences. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, say, bless you. Say the first one is declarative sentence. Declarative sentence. So, what's a declarative sentence? It's a sentence, in general, it's a sentence like a simple statement that is used to provide information about something, to declare about the something or to state a fact. Okay?
Okay.
So, a declarative sentence can be used to declare a fact, to provide information about a particular thing or things. For example, if you look at declarative, you can say, the sun rises in the east. Yeah, that's a declarative sentence, okay? Because it's declaring a fact. Is that clear?
Yes.
It's declaring a fact. So maybe I should look into that before we even talk about any kind of exercise. You know. So the first type there we say declarative sentence. Declarative sentence. Yeah. So this is a sentence. It's a sentence used to declare or state a fact, okay?
Okay.
Used to state a fact, something that is well known. So, for example, sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east. So, this is a declarative sentence. Is that clear?
Yes.
If we look at another example, we can say, the book is on the shelf. Book is on the shelf. This is passing across a message, okay? So, and it might also be a fact that the particular book is on the shelf. Is that clear?
Yes.
Then we can say, maybe this is personal. Say, I enjoy reading books. I enjoy reading books. So, there are lots of sentences there that, passes across information or state a fact or declare a fact. So, those are declarative sentences. So it ends with a full stop, or call it a period, and it is the most common type of sentence in English language. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, the second type that we want to talk about before we look into any exercise is, let's see, interrogative sentence. Interrogative. the sound again. So, interrogative sentence. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, these are sentences that seek to gather information. Okay,
Okay.
seek to gather information, seek to clarify a point, or it seeks to start a conversation. So call it interrogative sentence. Okay,
Okay.
let me see interrogative sentence. Sentence. So we say this is a sentence that seeks to gather information or to start a conversation. Is that clear?
Yes.
Seeks to gather information to start a conversation or to clarify a point. To clarify a point. So we can look at examples and they begin with words like who, what, where, when, why, or how. They begin with words like who, why, where, when, yeah, and we can how, yeah, how, you know. These are they begin with words like this that seeks to get an answer. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Now talking about examples of interrogative sentences, can you have what is your name? Like that seeks a response. What is your name? What is your name? So it seeks an answer, okay?
Okay.
Or let's say, where do they live or where do you live? Where do you live? Or we can say, when are they coming? And so on. So these are interrogative sentences. Is that clear?
Okay.
Then the next one that we can talk about is exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentence. Let me type there. So, talking about exclamatory sentence, let me see. Next one is exclamatory. Exclamatory sentence. So, exclamatory sentence is you know, it's a sentence. It's usually an exclamation of maybe an exclamation of joy or a command given with emotion or some other phrase. Like if we say, I don't want to go to the beach, maybe you kind of then you put an exclamation mark, or you're really funny, things like that, or maybe let's look at it's a sentence that shows an exclamation or strong emphasis. Okay,
Okay.
shows strong emphasis or shows it contains an exclamation. We say it conveys a strong emotion and ends with an exclamation mark. So all of this defines exclamatory sentence. So I say exclamatory sentences. Yeah, so shows a strong emotion or great emphasis. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Show strong emotion, show great emphasis. Like if you say maybe example, so what a beautiful sunset. What a beautiful sunset. You're not asking a question, but you started with what, okay?
Okay.
What a beautiful ends with L. So what a beautiful sunset. Then
Okay.
maybe amazing, you did a great job, if you get A's in your exams, amazing, you did a great job, you know, things like this. Amazing, you did a great job. Or you can say, maybe, what a mess this room is. Maybe you don't tidy your room and your mom just enters and say, what a mess. What a mess this room is. With an exclamation. Okay?
Okay.
And the last type we're going to talk about there is imperative sentence. Imperative sentence. Let's see. Okay. Imperative sentence. Yeah, for this one, say, okay. Yeah, imperative sentence is a sentence that expresses a direct command, okay?
Okay.
A direct command, a request, an invitation, a warning, an instruction. You know, it is someone said it is imperative that you do this A, B, C, X, Y, Z. That means it's talking about things you must do. Okay, so imperative sentence is used to give an order, to make a request, to give instructions, to give advice. Okay,
Okay.
so we say imperative sentence expresses a direct command. So it expresses a direct command or a request or say an invitation, and also we can talk about it, a warning or giving an instruction. Okay,
Okay.
a warning or an instruction. So that's imperative. We can look at probably look at some examples on the imperative sentence, e.g. Please close the door. Please close the door. That is imperative, okay?
Okay.
And can you say, turn off the light before leaving? Turn off the light before leaving, okay? Turn off the light before leaving. So that's like an instruction, right?
Okay.
Don't run in the hallway. Don't run in the hallway. No, that could come with an exclamation mark or something. Don't run in the hallway. Or you can say, just command somebody to say, hand me the remote control. Maybe some two people are fighting and you can give them instructions. They're fighting over a remote, they want to change to Nickelodeon or something. Say, no, hand me the remote. When you say, hand me the remote control. Hand me the remote control. So this is the explanation to the four types of sentences, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to give you some time to put down the details. Once you're through, you're going to take a classwork, okay?
Pardon.
Yeah, I said I'll give you some time to put down the details when you're through, you take a classwork, okay?